dirty, 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 dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our products.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Dirty.
Yeah. What's going on? Dirty 30 Beatdown Brown, my man E-Verify in the house. What's going on, brother?
Talk to me. What's good?
Oh, man. Got some good and got some bad on this one. And we got in the case of we're going to review some things that we covered on the first one. We're going to go back a little bit to some previous shows on the second half of this one, but we gotta go with the bad first, man. We gotta go with the bad first. All right, so we got OutKast, man. Had to file a suit, man. They sued an EDM duo, also from Atlanta.
The disrespect. But go ahead, man.
The wild disrespect, man. EDM duo calling themselves the ATLiens is how I say it. But the ATLiens, whatever. And they've been running with it and performing, doing shows and everything else. And OutKast is like, no, not having this, man. You're messing with our trademark. You're messing with our copyright here. And this is going to be a possible ugly one on some simple stuff. And okay, this will actually open up. I'll review an old episode on this right here of where situations like this is exactly where Pharrell was right. Do you, first of all, anything you want to say about it first before I go into it?
It's just like I said, when I interjected, the disrespect level, like, dude, we're both from the A. You know the history of that name, that terminology. You know where it came from. Like you said, we got merch. That was the name of the fucking album. Wasn't the second album?
Yeah.
And it's like, now that's y'all name? Seriously, bro. We got merch, people Googling and searching and, trying to book stuff. And they think, we may get an OutKast reunion. But no, it's these knuckleheads.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody say ATLiens, that's OutKast. That's it,
And what the problem is just that. Being that SEO is king right now. For those that don't understand what I mean by that is SEO is how you pop up in searches, how quick you rise to the top when it comes to looking for something. So yeah, I know right now Dirty 30 might not be the cream of the crop as far as when you go and throw it in Google or whatever like that. But when you combine certain terminologies, we're right there. If you have your proper business in order about that, you want that right. You don't want to sit up there and be like, oh man, I didn't know. And we got these guys and they're from Atlanta too. So
that's what I'm saying. It's right next. Like, dude, we are right next to each other, and you over trying to use our fucking other name. What if they want to do album or not another album, but come out on tour? Because I guess I don't know if they got another contract for an OutKast album, as long as it's both of them. But what if they want to do something just between them? And like, hey man, why don't we just use ATLiens? We just drop something under that alias, and go and run with it that way, so they don't have to do nothing for the label.
2 years. Let's go with it. 2 years will be the anniversary. Okay.
Oh wow.
That will be in 2 years will be the 30-year anniversary of that album. Came out in 96. So let's just say they wanted to remaster the album. Let's just say they wanted to hit it on some Nas stuff, and all right, I'm gonna drop Illmatic 2. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna drop ATLiens 2.
Return of ATLiens. Anything. Yeah.
For the 30th anniversary. Now you fools are messing around with how this is searched, viewed, everything else. You've inserted yourself in it. And speaking of landmarks, that's like somebody called themselves the Illmatics. Like, really?
Right. Right.
Really, nigga?
Right.
You're the Illmatics. Yeah, we a doo-wop group from Queensbridge. You know,
Exactly.
get the hell out of
Exactly.
here. Get the whole
Yeah.
hell out
That's
of
all
here,
just like
man.
just the disrespect. Like they
And
wasn't gonna like their people wasn't gonna notice. Like, man, you chopping into our profits. And
yeah,
like you said, with this new age, everybody's online and they go to search for that shit. Like, who the fuck is this? They getting free promo off these guys off their labor. You know, it,
and
it shouldn't work like that, but you know,
here
they going through the
goes talking
courts.
about out of touch. Here goes what. All right. First of all, we'll talk about what's problematic with this right now. What's problematic with this is, and where I say Pharrell was right. Pharrell was right with getting on chat like, yo, let's get all this buttoned up to
Yep.
make sure this can't happen. Let's get it buttoned up now.
Yes.
Because on the horizon, hell, Pharrell might have been looking at that directly.
Yeah.
He might have already seen, we know how Pharrell stays plugged in
Right.
on everything. He might have seen that directly. He's like, yo, dog, so can we get the new can we get the Neptunes? Can we get Star Trek the way we spell it? Can Chad, you need to do your name before somebody call themselves Brad Hugo? You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to get all this together. He's like, I got Pharrell Williams, I got Skateboard P, you know what I'm saying? I got all this. Cause you don't know what's going on. I got Skateboard P with 2 E's after the E. You know what I'm saying? PEA, like the vegetable. I got them all copyrighted. I got them all trademarked because I don't need none of this to get out. And with that being the case, here goes where the problem is. They went and trademarked it in 2020 or 2021. OutKast did it. So I think they were 2020, and the OutKast holding company went and did it in 2021. So what they're hoping will reign supreme here is copyright law of the 96 when the album came out, when the merch was first created, everything.
Right.
They're hoping that basically they can get off the fact that this was copywritten from back here.
Right.
So we don't care about your trademarks because we had ownership many years before all of this. So 25 years before all this action, we had holdings on this. So this is where it runs. But if we're going purely off of trademark for trademark, this group trademarked it before them. So that's where there's the murky gray area. But the one smart thing the group is doing, not OutKast, but the EDM group, they shut the hell up. Either they got a smart lawyer or whatever. They aren't taking this to the court of public opinion. But to let you know how out of touch people are, I was looking at the fact of another channel that I follow, Weaver Beats. Dude does a lot of industry news and, music news and music nerd news and all that stuff. He was covering it. And he's like, the craziness of it is you got people up there's like, what's this irrelevant group that nobody's ever heard of talking about these guys on an album that never even had a hit. It's like, dog, do you understand that, like, this is literally the biggest hip-hop group of all time, the biggest selling hip-hop group. No, group.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
they're the biggest selling hip-hop group of all time.
Yeah.
So no matter what size the group, they outsold NWA. You know what I'm saying? It's like they are them dudes. Like it's crazy. And it's like not a hit. First of all, off that album, it was crazy. But then even going outside of that album, like, come on, dog. Literally, this man was able to go and drop a flute album off the strength of being a part of OutKast.
Bro, again, let's go. They move units. It's a difference between streams. You know how many units? I mean, they diamond. You know what I'm saying? Like units and when physical copies. Please do not leave that part out. Physical copies, not stream. People had to go get it. But
like shut up and never open your mouth about who this group is, what they mean to be. That's like calling. Love them, hate them, or whatever. That's like calling the Beatles irrelevant.
That part.
It's that like part. You can't. Like these dudes, if OutKast announced right now that they had a stadium tour going on right now,
Sold out.
It's done.
Sold out.
It's done.
Sold out.
I remember when they did that little fest run for a hot second, popped up the governor's ball like that. You couldn't get tickets, and the resale was worse than the sneaker market. It was crazy because I lightweight. And look, my little auto worker money was thinking about, man, that'd be dope to go see Cass, man. And I ain't never been to a governor's bowl. That might be dope. And I went and looked at the resale tickets, dog. I was like, I will never see OutKast anytime soon.
I'll be watching that shit like everybody else on YouTube. You know, I'm good. I'll be catching clips.
And look, for standing room only seating, you want how much?
Yeah, I'm cool on that. All the way cool. Like, you know how hard I got to work to get that kind of money?
And cool. I look at like Corday when he's up there looking at that them Jordans he was about to buy. That's a Honda Civic right there, dog.
Love that dude. That's why I love that young dude, man.
Yeah, he's like, that's a Honda Civic. You can take that right back, man. You can get that out of my cart. Ain't nobody about to cop that, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So it's a painful point. It's stupid. I even understand if like you feeling it and want to pay homage or whatever like that. You should have put a Z on the end of that joint or something. And that's where like they brought up like, okay, there is authors and things like that have their names kind of flipped up or whatever, but that's the whole thing. And even with the hip hop standpoint, when folks go in, you know, take a movie name or whatever. Remember when the Goodfellas came out, there was a Z at the end of that. It wasn't no S.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You
right.
go and flip it up. So if you're looking for this is this.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're looking for this, this is this. You did everything short of just doing that lime green crazy etching on your joints, man. You might as well might as well call yourselves Daddy Sacks and 3K.
Yeah,
you know
3K.
Like,
damn, that's funny. Yes,
like,
sir.
Yeah, no, that's not
That's not gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Come on, y'all, tighten up.
Do better.
Yes.
Do better. Be better. Understand it was.
And
it was
respect
a bad
your
move.
elders. Yeah, respect
really,
your elders, man. Damn. Baseline respect. I know your attorneys was like, really? We going after Cass? Shit. You know, like we got to go up against these guys, man. I love these dudes, man. What the hell are you thinking?
He's like, I was hubbing Caroline coming in this joint.
Shit.
He's like, Rose, it smell like do. What are you thinking? Nothing at all. You motherfuckers. Yeah, man.
Okay, let's go ahead, man. These cats could do better, like you said. Do better, be better.
Yeah, we understand the desire for homage. We understand, you know, flipping whatever. Just misspell. Throw a Z at the end of it. One letter off. Don't mess with the revenue. Don't mess with what you're doing right there. People steal all the time. People go and jump off of stuff all the time, man. But
spell it lowercase with a Z.
Yeah,
that's it. All lowercase Z at the end.
I don't get it, man.
Let's get it.
It's hilarious, but you know it is what it is, man. On a better note, though, on a better note, you hit me with this one, and I wasn't aware.
Me neither.
But what's crazy is this is the perfect thing, because the fact of the matter was, even the original that is compared to started off some stuff that it wasn't supposed to be its own thing. So right now, oh, here we go. Okay. The screen went nuts for a second here. Back to where we were. I want to properly give the company their props here. So the Mix-It Martin is being compared to being the next big thing next to Tiny Desk concerts. So a company out of Richmond which is Martin marketing firm, is now going and having their own concerts inside their office. And I watched the concert. Pretty fire, pretty cool. Similar space setup and everything like that. And it's dope, man. And
Wasn't this just like that dude? They were having all those where Ruben Studdard and all those was doing on the porch.
I was about to say, going back, I said I was going to go back to previous episodes and you know, stuff like that. So just like my man doing the porch sessions, which you just saw, the locks just tore it down on his joint.
Nice.
The locks stopped through and did their thing. But yeah, create your own venue. Make it La Russell with the backyard sessions, man.
That was his mama house.
Yeah.
In the
Like, yo,
backyard.
man, I got a
That
space.
is dope. Yeah.
I got a space. You want to see it go down. You want to you want to really mess with me. You want to get around.
You'll
All
come
right.
through.
Come through. Come check it out. Come be here.
Yeah,
Come,
I saw him in Juvie. You know,
Yeah.
that shit was crazy. I love that shit, man.
But as a PR and a marketing firm, it gets no smarter than this.
Mhm.
Like, if you could create a venue, and like I said, so we got the porch sessions, we got La Russell in the backyard. Like I said, that the homie Curtis King, when looking at his movement, he went and took one of his bedrooms, and he out in Cali with a larger size house, put a stage in there, and on one end of the room is set up with a couch and chairs and like that for like doing interviews and stuff, and he could do that. But on the other end, he has a performance space, and it's a virtual performance space, so it's not like he's going to jam people up in his house,
Right.
but he's got a virtual venue to go online and actually do performances and actually have people come in and rock out with him, whether it's just him and a DJ or he got like a 2-3 piece thing going on right there. He's got it set up in the house.
It's kind of we got prepped for this during the pandemic with the.
I was about to say, Badu had her compound and turned her studio space into a whole thing and charged for it, whatever. Create your own thing, but as a marketing company, this is the smartest thing. Hey, you know what? We're going to start generating hype behind our indoor, our in-house concerts. But that's all Tiny Desk was. Tiny Desk originally started as a reward to the workers at NPR. We're going to basically pass send an email around or pass a punch bowl around. Everybody drop in who you guys would like to see perform.
Right.
And the most votes, we'll see if we can get them in or whatever. We'll get them in for an interview. When they come in for an interview, see if they want to do a little bit of something. It was a team build. It was a morale builder. And then somebody's like, hey, we should show everybody else what we get. What we get is a little bonus. Yeah. And it exploded into something else because it's just like, hey, you know what? Don't Mark stopped working here, and ain't nobody took Mark's desk. You can set up right over there and give us a couple of minutes, give us a half hour, and it's exploded into the phenomenon that it is. Shows like Atlanta making jokes about it or whatever like that.
And thanks for the backstory on exactly how that whole phenom started, because I had no idea that's where it came from. It was a reward to the employees. I thought somebody was just like, hey man, what would be dope? If we, like you said, so and so just quit. What if we just had somebody come in and, like you said, if they feel like it's an opportunity over there for them to go rock out. Yeah. But for them not just to rock out, but to do it live.
Yeah. It was a case of somebody that was forward thinking. Yeah. It was like, okay, some of these smaller bands can come in, and I don't have the direct history. I remember I'm giving a brief overview because I remember explained before and talked about, because I'm early in the podcast game, I messed with a lot of NPR podcasts, and you would hear them talking about that before it was a thing. Like, yeah, we got blah, blah, blah coming in for a concert for us, or, coming in for this. They're going to do a Tiny Desk. It was like, what the hell is a Tiny Desk? It was kind of like their in-house buzzword. Right. And then people just kept demanding. It's like, well, that's cool. Can we see?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Can we see y'all talking on this? Or they were dropping recordings of it like, hey, so blah 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 came to the NPR offices and did this and he remixed this. He did it live rather than with the samples, and this is what it sounded like. People's like, I'd like to see that shit. And
And
then
look what happened. Kaboom. Through the fucking roof. Out of here.
yeah.
Out of here. Now NPR is cool. Before it was for,
Yeah,
the
for you
laid back,
yeah,
ASMR.
yeah.
You know.
You got people up there. Okay, so what do we see with the wild koala? The wild koala climbs the tree, and sometimes they're separated from their families.
Yeah.
And and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, so Juvie up here doing back that ass up over a four-piece band?
We got Scarface up there,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with that.
Okay.
NPR is now synonymous with Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
Not just NPR motherfuckers whispering close on the mic. That's just over.
Yeah. So if you notice the natural habitat of the tree squirrel, you're not getting that.
Yeah,
It's not synonymous with cats that need to drink more water so they mouth don't crack. Like, hey, I understand you got a good voice, man, but I need you to drink a little bit more water. I can hear you. Yeah, you shouldn't have had that, man. You shouldn't have ate so much bread. Don't go to Panera on lunch break.
That part.
It dry you out. You're a little sticky there.
Man, that is funny. But yeah, shout out to NPR for flipping the script and old boy with his new venture. Because I was like, is that the porch? But no, it was like it's something else. It's another spinoff of the what is that called? What the name is that? That's because I don't want to mess up old boy. I really want to shout him out coming up with that concept, because I was like, man, these motherfuckers look like they just in somebody's neighborhood, just right outside on in the front yard getting it.
The front porch sessions. I'm trying to bring up his name real quick now. Going back in and getting it real quick. Nucci's front porch.
Got it. Okay.
Nucci's front porch.
Since we're on it, let's get it right. Put it out there the right way. I don't want to, disrespect this dude because he was doing it as well.
Yeah, he doing it as well and doing it well. Like I said,
yeah.
You got the locks popping through. You got
and don't forget in the elements.
Yeah,
because I can see the, when it's cold outside, you can see the breath.
Oh,
and I was like, these motherfuckers is outside. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, DC ain't no joke. What's our man that messes with Ruben? Not Ruben. Rob. My man that messes with little brother, messes with Fontaine and them. When he's out there, it was raining.
Oh, Eric Robertson.
Eric Roberson, yeah.
Where
Eric Roberson was out there. They was out there with umbrellas, man. It was raining. He's the only one dry. Yeah, man. It's wild, but it's dope, man. And it's like, okay, flip the script. If you got a space, hey man, I ain't gonna tell people where Bobtown is, but Bobtown got a lot of space out there, man. That's an acre exposed. We might have to do something out there, man. That's an acre exposed. We might have to do. Hey, look, when you do one of them little shady fly-ins, man, we might have to do 30-30 live from Bobtown, man. Out there in all that space. We ain't gonna do it during the winter. Ohio, a different animal. Is that space heater? Is that the torpedo heaters out there?
You goddamn right. But like I said, if it was a different time, we'll be doing it, through a conversion van, through the back. Got all the setup in the back, and pop open those gates. And you got a session.
We ain't giving free game. Free game.
Got you. I got sorry.
Hey.
He was like, hey, bro, didn't I tell you I need to talk to you?
Shut up. We ain't telling what's popping, man. We don't know what we gonna do. We wildin'.
Got it.
Coming to a city near you, maybe.
Yes, sir.
If Mr. Curtis Jackson will fucking clear that check.
Please
playing around, man.
I heard about him speaking to Mr. Jackson again. I saw something. I don't know if it's true or not. It was just a flash clip that he's offered Yayo $5 million to stop doing Vlad interviews and to start his own podcast.
Dog, speaking of that, Marlon up there throwing the shots fired out there.
Yeah,
Vlad,
man.
Going up there with the brother Shannon, man.
Yeah.
Up there breaking the numbers. He ain't done quite cap numbers, but he did big.
He did big. He
He
did
did
big.
big. I'm actually going to dig in and hear what he got to say, because a couple people talked about it. It's like, yeah, he went and gave a figure to Vlad, like, yo, this is what it costs for me to come
Right.
mess with you. And Vlad's like, I'll never recoup that. It's like, do you understand who you talking to or talking about? Like,
Right.
these cats, yeah, they get disrespected, but this is Black Hollywood royalty right here. A whole lot of people are running off of what they created, because yeah, you could say, oh, they were doing what Saturday Night Live did, but everybody with their sketch comedy shows is doing what A Living Color did.
Yep.
Living Color, you would not have had Mad TV if you didn't have A Living Color, besides the fact that they was on the same network. You know what I'm saying? That whole truly irreverent comedy and truly going and being like, yo, this space needs to be represented. Yeah. Understand who you're talking to, man.
Yeah, he got into the culture and then thought he could dictate terms like that. And like you said, would pretty much, are pretty much Hollywood royalty. He's a legacy.
Yeah.
And you try to little bro him, and wasn't happening. That's just it. There's different avenues now. It's not just Vlad, bro. There's other people in your lane that's on your bumper.
Yeah.
Like right there. And then some. Shannon is right there. So and it took off. He asked for 40K. Shannon got that. Come on, man.
Shannon's like, I got that from off my NFL investments.
He's off like, the wine, or I'm talking about the liquor, all that stuff, man. He got it. But Vlad got it too. He's just being cheap.
Yeah. But Shannon was up there like, I invested my money after I got the league. I got 40K is what you want? Put another 25 with that. Here you go.
Yeah, here you go.
Ahead. Let's go do these numbers.
Yep.
He's like, I'm talking to a Wayans. He's like,
I'm
talking to one of the Wayans. He's like, this is Mr. Scary Movie. I got you.
And even that, just the elder Wayans, you don't see them doing shit like that. They don't make the rounds like that because they don't have to.
No,
you got the younger versions, and they do it. That's just what Marlon does. But the older man, you'll probably have to come out a meal to get those guys to sit down and talk. But
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's like, no, man, don't presume. Somebody said it the best. Like, Vlad, what happens with cats like Vlad, what they don't understand is you guys are like franchise owners in a sport. Yeah, you guys have a team. You guys represent something there, but the talent around you, the talent that you assemble is what makes you your money. If you got a whack ass squad for a long time and that's all you keep bringing around, people are going to lose interest and you are going to feel that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Bob Kraft. You know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody cared about Tom Brady and Gronk and all the rest of them cats.
Yeah, Vlad's trying to act like the Jerry Jones of podcasting.
No, and that's another one. Jerry Jones is interesting, but everybody cared about Troy Aikman and the rest of them cats. That's what you cared about. What's on the field. Your guest is what's on the field. You could literally, next week, Vlad could go and put some random dude interviewing people as long as you got good guests that people care about, and make it happen. That's why you got the rest of these other people that I'm not going to name and big up their action, but let's go there. Vlad ain't Drewski. You know what I'm saying? Drewski is the talent. You go, you want to see who Drewski brings around, but Drewski's the man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Love him, hate him, or whatever. Academics is the cat you go to see. And I can't stand them, but whatever the case is, you go to see Academics. You are not that dude. Everybody messes with you to see who you gonna get to snitch on themselves or their show or your show.
And that's running old, man. That's running old, and that's why
you better hope you don't piss off Boosie, man, because that's the only reason. Lil Boosie is the only reason.
And if he gets smart and do his own thing, game over. And if Yayo stop fucking around and giving these interviews, and just go ahead and take that bag from 50 and do his own thing, he'd be a lot better off, man. Seriously, no diss to Vlad. I'm just saying it's time. That's all. You're giving away too much.
You saw what happened when Lord Jamar and Godfrey stopped messing with Vlad. how the
Yeah.
numbers went down. When Godfrey
Yeah.
and Lord Jamar is up there's like, you
We
got
good.
to pay up, dog. We're making
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, we good.
And all of a sudden it's like, nah, we're
Yeah.
good. We'll make our own platform.
Yep.
Or we'll go on alternate platforms, either or. But they made their own platforms. It's like, rightly so, man, because you're not the heat, dog. You're getting the heat from the other people, and you're sitting in the culture and sucking up all that steam and acting like it's all about you. It's not all about you.
All right,
But
brother.
with that said, appreciate it again, man. We
Yes,
did it
sir.
again. Back in your homes. Want to shout out everybody.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming through. Shout out the rest of the Schwable Room family. Appreciate y'all. Cop that merch. Like I said, tpublic.com/the beatdown. Go cop the merch. We got shirts, hoodies, phone cases, whatever you need there.
Everything.
For all the shows. Got some we actually have some special edition on another channel, some left leg of Goldtron stuff coming too. So that's going to be fire also. So yeah, it's going to be popping. Definitely appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna keep saying it. Spitting in the mirror like Candyman, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Need y'all to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Keep coming around. Keep getting in the comments. Let us know what you want to hear. And me and my man Eddie P, we out.
Peace.